Coggeshall United President Andrew Douglas here with you again after the game in the first round of the FA Vars against BRANTHAM Athletic, where we achieved a fantastic victory. I'm now with our goalkeeper, Lewis Down. Lewis, how was that for you?
Fantastic result for me. I think the boys really pulled together, a nice early goal, and nothing was breaking through us, I don't think. So.
Did you feel under pressure at all at times during that game?
Yeah, there's always times we feel under pressure. I mean, we started to change a little bit the way we play in the first half, and it stuck a lot of pressure on us. But I think we were strong enough as a defence to keep the ball out and to move it around and to release it back to the strikers.
You didn't seem to have many saves to make in that game. There were a couple of moments, like I remember the one where one of their players slid in, and if he'd got a touch, maybe it would have been a bit of trouble for you, and one that they put past the post in the first half. Aside from that, the guys just seem to give you almost like an impregnable shield in front of you.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm a big believer that if we've got a tight unit as a defence, I don't have to do that. I don't have to make big saves.
No.
The boys listen very well. They are great communicators themselves, and together as a tight unit we can communicate and block things. I mean, we've got Lewis Brennan and Lewis Saraf in the centre mids who then come and defend as well, but they are fantastic at doing the stuff that I need them to do, so then it stops me from having to do those big saves. So I'm very grateful for them.
Do you think the ball was coming back at you quite quickly today, or because first half hour I thought, for example, Chris Otti, I hope I'm saying his surname correctly, was absolutely unplayable for the opposition, and he was really causing them problems. And then, as you say, for the remainder of that first half, things did seem to turn around, and the ball did seem to be coming back almost as quickly as it was going forward.
Yeah, I think we weren't holding the ball much like in the ways that the attack should do. So we weren't supporting them as well as they should do, and therefore the ball was coming back to us really quickly. And being a team that's on a higher level, they know how to turn the ball quickly. So we were under that pressure, and they could turn it really quickly. But like I said before, the defence, we know how to then counteract that. We know how to then defend it and to restart the game, as it were. So yeah, I'm very, very pleased with how we did.
I mean, one of the wonderful things about the back five this season that seems to have become the settled defence, including yourself, the goalkeeper, is you're all good communicators. You all seem to be watching out for each other. It's like, as a few people have said, and I've heard it touted around, it's almost like a family. The five of you are almost like a brotherhood that are sort of just covering for each other, just recognising when there's a problem and fixing it before it even becomes something major for the team.
No,
is that how you feel?
Agree. Yeah, no, massively. I do agree with that. This year, my aim was to be happy and play football the way I want to play. And with Cliff giving his instructions the way he does, it allows me to do that. And I can honestly say that my back four and those who are sort of in and out and stuff, I couldn't ask for a better defence.
No.
Not just on the pitch, off the pitch. We're all very close as such. We all make sure we've got each other's backs. We make sure we all talk to each other all the time. So yeah, it's a very close knit, and we are basically like a family. Yeah,
which is absolutely fantastic. But a little bit more about today. Did you feel that we scored a little bit too early, or is it always just good to go ahead?
It's nice to get an early goal. It's always nice because then it gives us an aim. We know what our aim is then. If we go one up, we know we need to defend, and we defended well. If we'd got another one, that would have relieved a little bit more pressure. But no, an early goal, you take it wherever you can, because it has the other team put on the back foot. So therefore they're careful because they don't want to concede another. But no, it was a nice early goal for me.
Do you think the couple of sin bin incidents took away from their game a little bit?
I think it distracted them a little bit, yeah, for sure. The referee done a good job. I mean, he was taking a lot of pressure from some of their players, and I think the sin bins, he gave them chances, and then they carried on, so he used it quite well. My personal opinion is I don't 100% like sin bins, because not everyone will. But if it gives that little bit of a release to referees, then so be it.
It does seem to be a bit confusing, because there was a moment, and I mean, obviously we're a non-league crowd, non-league ground, where the first one, people were sitting here, and I was in the crowd, and people are going, what's going on? And I think it is quite confusing in that respect.
Yeah, so it's something new. It's something that's come into the game, so not everyone will fully understand it. But I think the reason they've brought it in is to just give that little bit of peace of mind to referees that players will understand that if they can't talk to them properly or they're taking things too far, that the ref has that choice to take them out the game for a little bit without having to be sended off.
And it's been successful in rugby. We've seen that over a number of years, so that's a good thing. Speaking of good things, what are your aspirations both for yourself and the club moving forward?
For the club, there's one thing I say to Cliff all the time, and that is to win and win well.
Yeah.
So for me, it's for the club to do what they can to push to their highest ability. Yeah. I mean, whether that's with us sort of as a team, whether that's with us as a club, that would be lovely for us to push up the leagues and get higher, because I believe we can do that.
Yeah.
For myself, like I said before, I'm at a time now where I just want to play and be happy. And for sure, I'm happier than I've been for a while.
Well, that's fantastic.
So yeah, it's having me play my best game. So
well, we're all very happy today, and Lewis, thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much. How was that?